Ron, good to see you. Big Social Security news. Insolvency now projected for 2032. That means your benefit could be cut by 22%. According to a new trustees report, ongoing tax revenue would cover only 78% of scheduled benefits after the fund is depleted. So, Ron, what does this mean? Because a lot of people then assume that in 2032 they won't get a check, but that's not quite it.
Yeah, that's true. And that's a common misconception out there. When people see these headlines, they're struck with fear and they think that Social Security is going away altogether and that they're not going to get anything. But the fact of the matter is, if the trust fund runs out, if they don't fix this problem, what's going to happen is that the promised benefit will get reduced. It won't go away altogether, but it will be less than what's expected.
But for the average person, their monthly check could be cut by $500. That's according to the Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget. Does this mean that we should claim as soon as we're able at 62?
Yeah, $500 less. That's huge.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but you don't want to let these headlines drive your claiming decision.
Right.
If you claim your benefit at 62, you're going to end up receiving 30% less than what you could have by waiting until full retirement age. And some people are also under the misconception that if they claim at 62, they'll have less benefit until they reach full retirement age, and then it will go up. But that's not true. If you claim at 62, you're going to be locked into that lower payment for the rest of your life. And the other thing too, Erin, is that if you're still working and you take Social Security early before full retirement age, there is an earnings cap, meaning in 2026, if you earn more than $24,480 for the year, they withhold $1 in benefits for every $2 over and above the limit. So if you're still working and you say, hey, I'm going to claim Social Security because this thing might be going bankrupt, not only do you lock yourself into a lower benefit, you're not even going to see all of that benefit right now because they're going to withhold some of that money until your full retirement age.
Right. Possible solutions to keeping the fund solvent include increasing the retirement age, decreasing benefits, increasing payroll tax revenue. Which, if any of those solutions, do you think we'll see?
Well, it wouldn't surprise me if they had to do a combination of all three. That's how dire this situation is. So you're probably looking at a combination of all of those things. Change is inevitable and you can't be paralyzed by fear. So what you need to do is focus on controlling the controllables. What is within your control? Planning better, saving more, investing more, paying yourself first. Those are all things that we may have to do in order to offset some of these reduced benefits, if indeed that happens.
I have one more question for you. And then just to explain it one more time for everybody watching, Social Security benefits are funded by payroll tax receipts and the trust fund. So once the fund is tapped, the government will only be able to pay benefits equal to incoming payroll tax revenue under current law, meaning benefits will face cuts even if Congress does nothing, which, as we all know, they're very good at doing. So what do we do now to prepare?
Erin, this has been a problem for decades, and Congress has continued to kick the can down the road. And now we're at this place where it's like they have to do something or it's going to hurt the average American. Now, again, Social Security is not going to go away completely. It is a pay-as-you-go program. But when people are facing a $500 deficit from what they thought they were going to get from Social Security, that causes some major problems. So again, I can't reiterate enough that you need to take control of the situation by planning better, saving more, investing more, and working with a good financial advisor who can take inventory of everything that you have saved, pensions, Social Security, annuities, 401ks, IRAs, talk to you about your income goals. How much money do we need in retirement? How much money do we want? And put together a plan that's going to help you retire on time and help you achieve those income goals that you have for you and your family.
Right, exactly. And when you have that conversation and that plan, then headlines like this don't stress you out. That sounds really nice to me. And so if somebody would like to create that plan with you, Ron, and figure out their own unique claiming strategy too, what's the best way to reach you?
Well, they can reach out to us at our website, www.snellerfinancial.com, and they can actually book a complimentary consultation just using our calendar tool right there on our website. Also, they could call our office, 248-499-9676, and book their appointment that way. We actually work with clients in more than 40 states, so we're set up to do all of this virtually, which is great because a person can get really good professional level retirement and investment advice from the comfort of their own home. Now, if you're in the Metro Detroit area, we'd love to see you in office, so book your appointment and come on in, but we have both of those options for clients.
Great. Ron, thanks for your time today.
Yeah, thanks, Erin.